Levi.
Just keep going.
Hey guys, so I finally decided to do my 5-minute makeup video. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, and if you wanna keep watching, obviously you're gonna keep watching. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I use is, as a primer, is Nivea Men. This is for men. But my brother told me to use it because it gets like super tacky on your skin, so the makeup will stick to it and it'll last a really long time. But I only use a little bit of it, maybe like that much, and then you kind of just pat it in. Also, I'm going to be looking this way a little bit most of the video. That's just because that's where I have my mirror. So once you rub it on, you kind of just pat it all throughout so it can get a little bit tacky. And that's pretty good. Okay, so for concealer, by the way, none of my makeup is like super pricey or expensive. Probably the most expensive thing is my Morphe palette, and that was like 15 bucks. But for concealer, I use this Pro Conceal. It's in Creamy Beige. I used to get this like at any little fashion store, but I couldn't find it anymore. So I had my husband order me them on Amazon, and they were like $3. So the concealer, I don't use foundation for this look. I just use concealer, and I basically just put it like down my nose, on my chin, under my eyes, and like some on my forehead, and that's all that I use. So it looks like this, and then I just use my Real Technique sponge, and then I just blend this in. Okay, so once that's blended, then I use this Airspun powder. It's in translucent. So I just open it, and then I put some on my sponge, and I just dab it on so it could bake a little bit everywhere that I put the concealer. Crazy at first. And then I just get a brush like this one, and then I kind of just brush off the excess. I don't add any more, so I kind of just blend it. After that, I kind of like to finish skin first before I do my eyebrows and mascara. So the next thing that I do is blush, and I use this Milani blush. My son broke it, but it's in the color Blossom Time Rose. Just kind of like put some here, and I go upwards because I don't like it to just look like it's just right here. Go up. And then I brush just whatever's on it, like down my nose. And then a little bit like on my forehead. Okay, then after that I like to do my highlight. So I use this Wet n Wild one. It's in the color Precious Petals. So first I like to just take my finger and I'll put some in the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten that up a little bit. And then I'll take a brush like this one, and then I'll take some more, and then I'll put some down my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, some on the chin, And then I do like a 3 like right here, just to highlight like the top of my brow bone down here, and then like on my cheek. So do that, do that, and then just like a little bit right here. So basically everywhere. So after that, I'll do eyebrows. So for eyebrows, I use this pencil from LA Girl also. It's in the color Blackest Brown. And so I just take it out a little bit. So I hold it from like the very end just to draw them on lightly. Like if you hold it super close, I feel like they go on darker. So I just hold it towards the end. So I'll start here and make a light line, and then just start going towards the back. And then I'll do like halfway up from my eyebrow and make another line and just connect it to the end. And I'll just kind of start drawing, filling it in, like making light lines. And then I'll just go back up to the front of it and make a light line at the top. And then from here, I'll just draw lines upwards. And I don't do too much to the front just because I don't want it to look like a dark block or anything. So I'll just do the same thing to the other side. Let's start right here. So after that, I'll take the back end of it and I'll kind of just brush through it to take off some of the product, just because I don't like them to look really, really dark. So I'll just go through and brush through. And then I just take one of my fingers and I like take off some of the product from like the front right here. I'll go upward. Wipe it off and then do the same thing on this side. And then to set my eyebrows, I like to use a mascara that's been like really, really used, that barely has any product left in it. I use Great Lash just because it has a small brush. So I'll get it and I'll still take off some of it. And then I'll just brush it through my eyebrows. So the next thing I do is, I don't like to do like any crazy eyeshadow or anything, but I do feel like my eyes are a little bit dark, so just to blend that in, I'll take a little blending brush like this, and then I'm using the Swampy palette my brother gave it to me for Christmas. But I use like this shade right here, and then I'll just take a little bit, and then I'll just blend it a little bit in, not too much. That. And this just gives like a little bit of color so your eyes don't look too tired. So that's all I'll do to my eyes. So after that, I'll do my lips. So I use a liner first. This is by NYX. It's in the color Mauve. So I'll line my lips first. And then I use this all the time. It's also by NYX and it's in the color Stockholm. And I'll just fill it in. I set my whole face before I do my mascara. My mascara is like the last step. So I use this spray from Mario Badescu, and I'll just spray it a couple times all around. And this just kind of helps for your makeup to blend all together, and then also I just have really dry skin, so it kind of gives it a really nice mist, and it makes it feel hydrated. So then my next step is eyelashes. So I'll just take my lash curler and I'll curl it. But what I like to do, since I have long lashes, but they kind of like droop downwards, so I like to just place it over them, hold it, and start pulling like upwards because it gives it more of a curl. And I'll do that like another time. And then I'll do the same thing over here. It looks scary, but it works. And then for mascara, I use this Telescopic from L'Oreal. And I like it just because it's really thin, so it can get like every single lash, even like the ones on the ends. And I don't like for my mascara to look like clumpy or anything. I really kind of only go over each eye like twice, and then I just curl them one more time after that. And then I kind of will just let my mascara dry before I curl it one more time, so I'll show you guys how that looks. Okay, so this is what the eyelashes look like. I curled them one more time. And then for my hair, all that I do is once I get out of the shower, I just put some leave-in conditioner, and then I put it in a braid, and then I just sleep with my braid overnight, and then the next morning I just take it out and my hair is mostly dry, and it just waves like this. So I'll just let my braid loose, and then this is what it looks like. Mira, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Besito. Oh, it's so cute.